Hi everybody, back on Duckside, and we have decided to switch servers to a NoWipe server because we just lost our base for the third time since we started playing, and well, it's fun to rebuild. I'd like that to be on my own, of my own choice. Now I've tried to knock these things down. It says you can, but yeah, it'll take a lot. So we want to go back to where we generally like to nest. Got some food now. We need to get some rock. Oh, I think I'm going to damage my machete too quickly that way, so I think I'll just use my head. Now you can get rock that way, and you need rock for things like bow and arrow and arrows and to build. Oh, there we're getting some stone. Okay. The green circle, as usual, is the trader. We don't have anything worth trading at the moment, excuse me. Okay, that's the metal-rich rock. We just wanted rock, but when you break down these gray rocks, you get other stuff too. So now we've got some metal shards, fragments. This is what you melt down to get more of that. Let's see if we can have some of that to eat. Those to eat. This gives you more health and this gives you less, but some. And then you have crafting here, so we can do our tools. We need to get some wood to make a hammer. That's what you use to build, and then we'll make an axe as well. I've got some stones already, and then we can make a pickaxe. So I need wood, so that's easy. You just go up and bang your head against a tree. I'm going to do a big one because hopefully that'll give us more wood. And I've already pecked a shrub and picked up some mushrooms. There we go. Let's start getting our tools. We came in with a nail gun. I haven't found those to be particularly useful, but okay. Which way is that going? Okay. Now we have a place we like to nest, which is way down here above this merchant on this hill with a tree. That's my favorite spot so far. That's where I've nested every time, actually, to be honest. I just keep nesting in the same place. But the last couple of times, there's been somebody directly across, which means you're competing for resources. But it wasn't too bad. They were fairly standoffish. I did meet a few people who were kind of aggressively recruiting me. Okay, look at this. That doesn't work. Okay. Can't machete those things. I wonder if we can shoot them. Nope. Okay, so let's do our crafting and get our hammer, an axe, and I've never actually made the paint roller for painting stashes. Okay, and then for nest, we can make our statue that you need. And then the nest gives you somewhere to respawn. And then a box somewhere to put stuff. And a workbench, that's your starting workbench. Now this one I'm going to need more metal fragments than I have, so we have to collect some metal fragments on the way there. And you do that by hacking the... Let's see. We don't need these things on our toolbar. Not right now. Later. 5 is usually my axe. Make 6 the... Yeah, this we can sell. The battery we can sell. This we can break down, and that will give us metal fragments. This we'd like to save because that helps us make more better weapons in the future. These things we want to smelt. And these things we're going to use to do things. That's what you use for money, if you haven't watched before. Alright. So let's put... do I want to put that on 3? Nah. We're going to make a weapon. But first of all, you need the workbench. I could make a bow, but they're super ineffective, and I think it's a waste of materials, to be honest. They're so unpowerful that you can't go up against a human with a rifle or a shotgun and hope to come out anywhere near on top with that. Okay. Now we're going to need a lot more wood, so let's just chop down a couple trees along the way. We'll need a lot of wood to build our base. Now, this is a NoWipe server, so that's why we moved here. We've got kind of a crappy ping, so I might get kicked off from time to time because of the ping, but it's a good trade-off because you don't wipe your base, or at least not on a monthly basis. The one we were on just kept wiping it out every month, and since we've been playing for about 3 months, we've lost 3 bases. And it's fun to rebuild with some style each time. You know, try a different style, but it's not as much fun as you might think to start fresh every single time. Because, like, I had gotten some good stuff. Alright, now let's see, which way are we going? Yeah, so this is a blue thing is usually well guarded, shall we say. But we'll go ahead and try it. See, yeah, see the yellow arrow? That's a blue thing. It's usually underground or in a base. Yeah, it's somewhere. I think it's underground. Yeah, it's inside this base. And there's usually humans with pretty powerful guns. Yep, they're already shooting at me. And I don't have anything to respond with. Okay. We're good. A look at it, though. Oh, and the red ring means that area over there is PvP. This brown stuff, in case you haven't watched when I was mining, this is strictly the metal stuff, but in the center of the bigger ones there's a blue stone, and the blue stone gives you a metal alloy that you need to make some of your higher end stuff, so it's always worth it to get a hold of some of that. You have to smelt it just like you do everything else. It's always in the last little bit. There we go. Got 3 of them. Oh wow, they're pretty generous on this server. Okay, so that area where we were getting shot at is over there. Take a peek here. Yeah, you can see the guy. It's already out there. Some kind of a underground facility. Boy, I'd really like to get in there. But we have some work to do first. We have to go build our base. We have to get our workshop going. We have to find some weapons. Some pew-pew at least. But the what I think of as the longhorn, that we need to find one of those or make one of those. If you find one, even if it's badly damaged, you can use it to make other things. Alright, so that's a lot of man spaces over there. Get shot at pretty quick over there. Yeah, now these things, they shoot you up. You hit your control button as soon as he quacks. And that climbs you up with some altitude. And helps you gain a little bit of height. Because when you're flying, you're always sliding downhill. Oh, and those little yellow things are clusters of bugs. If you fly directly into them, you can eat the bugs, and it'll give you lots of energy. These tall places here usually have a place in them where you can, they're not usually manned. You use S to flap downward, and then spacebar will keep you going forward. You keep W on, so you're not just dropping like a rock. And then just drop right onto that roof if you can. Oh, there we go. Now there's usually not anybody in there. No humans. So you can just come in and check things out. Oh, we got an axe. See, now we have that human axe there. That's better than the one we made with a stone. It'll last longer. Ooh, green key card. I can't get a hold of it. There we go. Got him. The green key card is super handy because it'll let you get into one of the hidden little places where there's a whole bunch of good stuff. And this machine here that's blue, it will allow us to buy stuff. You can see from after you found one, you can see what they've got. A metal axe. We've already got one, so we really don't need to buy one. See, it's 147 feathers. No, it's 96 feathers, but I have 147, so I could buy it if I wanted to, I think. And this is the jackhammer, a metal floor door, so that's for your roof. Tactical shirt. I could buy that. Muzzle boost. Ooh, assault rifle. Yeah, that's going to be very expensive. And then there's that. So what I could buy right now is a tactical shirt. I think I'll wait because I might find one of those. But at least now you'll see on your map this blue number sign thing, and you can click on that anytime to see what's for sale in that particular place. Oh, look, that blue thing just disappeared. They float all over, so it's not always there. Alright, so we've taken everything that there was available here. And down below there should be a grinder. Yeah, there it is. So you can put anything in here that you need to grind up. Like these metal plates. I don't need those right now, so I can put those in there. I could put some wire in there if I want to. Sometimes you find gas cans and you can put that. Oh, look, I got a linen shirt already. So I think that's all I wanted to break up right now. So you just turn it on. It'll grind it up for you, and then you get these metal shards that you can take. And I just needed a few more of those to make something. I can't remember what. Well, that got me quite a few of them. It goes off by itself when you're done. Okay. Now let's see, where are we? We're one island closer. Now this is a big complex up here that you can attack when you have a gun. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms give you better food than the berries. so you can carry fewer of them to get your health up. We need to eat some stuff too, because okay, so F2, we'll eat our mushrooms. You see your health creeping up with what you're eating. You can always also heal yourself with your, I think that's as high as I'm going to go. You can go F4 and bandage yourself. And that bandage brings you back up toward the top of your health. There we go. Now we're done. Put that back. And I'll show you. But until you have a gun, you really can't attack any humans. That is the reality. Oh. I think that's a fake. Oh no, I just had to get it from the right angle. Yeah, you won't succeed if you try to attack humans without a gun. They're too quick. Too well armed. But this is a good facility to explore. It's got 2 or 3 of the blue machines. But really you can't get in there without a gun to kill the humans, because they're up on the roofs and stuff. I wish I had binoculars, but you can see, I think there are, yeah, I think I can see 1 or 2 people on the roof of that. I can't for sure because it's too far away, but if I flew any closer, you'd find out in a hurry. Yeah, and I have nothing to kill them with right now. A nail gun won't cut it. I'm not sure if those tall things are people after all. Let's fly over here and find out. No, they aren't. Okay. Okay, there, I got one of those gas cans. Those you can break down too. You'll know if there are humans nearby because they'll start shooting at you pretty quick. None up there. You don't need an invitation. Down on that last wall there, there's a place where there are a couple of different things you could potentially get some really good stuff from. I'm nervous to go there though. That's I haven't got anything to shoot with. I got the nail gun. Luckily you can kind of see around corners. I wonder what that's for. Just set dressing, I guess. Not, maybe I can see a little bit better. Yeah, I don't see any humans on that roof. We got some alcohol. Some recipes take alcohol. Got battery. Trying to see down below if there's any people standing there. Okay, now why is that scaffolding? Where's that going? Yeah, we'll run if they have any guns, because if there are people, because their guns are much more effective than my pew pew nail gun. I don't see any down there. Huh. Interesting. Sometimes you can find a green box. And the green boxes will have a lot more good stuff in them. There's a box down there. I think it's something I can access. Interesting. I'm not seeing any humans down there at all. Doesn't mean they aren't there. Might not be in this outer building. I'll bet they're over there, though. Alright, let's try going down the stairs again. Making me nervous. They can be behind any corner. And it just takes a few hits. You're dead meat. Oh, there we go. Those saws are worth a lot of money. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in here that we can get. I don't think we can get through any of these walls. We have to go up and out or go out this door. Very nerve-wracking. People don't activate till you get within their zone. But once they're active, they definitely move around and they try to flank you. And they could be standing just around a corner. Every feather you gain, though, is worth it. Some risk. I don't know if it's worth as much risk as you're taking coming into this place. Underarmed. Because you probably can't get to a door to get out of here before they would be able to kill you. And then getting your body back is a son of a gun. Yeah, you can't pick up any of that stuff. And unfortunately, you can't drive around on those things. They don't seem to respond too much to noise, luckily. Can't do these green things, but sometimes you can find a green box. Big green box. So See, that's the kind of place where they'd be hiding, right in that door. Making me nervous. Where are they all? Now every server might be set differently as to how many humans there are and how far apart they are and where they are. But I'm kind of surprised not to have found any yet. My only recourse will be to run. I can't shoot them with a pew-pew gun. I mean, I could, but I don't think I'm going to be very effective. Okay. I can see the machine in there, and that right there, I think that's one of those blue machines. Really nerve-wracking. Oh, you can shoot him with a pew-pew with a nail gun. Makes noise though. Be careful of that. Some of these assets like that looks very Daisy-esque. Or Deadside-ish, and that's because Deadside and Duckside are related. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Since I can't take that. Not all of it anyway. Well, let me put this on my toolbar. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, we'll fill up, so there's no point in continuing this dangerous game I'm playing. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. I'm surprised. They haven't shot at me yet. Oh, there we go. Somebody over there saw me. Oh yeah, he's up on that tower. Wasn't that the tower we were just in? Yeah. So he's spawned in above us. I could see him running around on that floor. Yeah, we haven't got anything to kill him with. I've tried killing him with a nail gun before. Now down there on the shore there, right there, that's somebody's base. I'm kind of hoping that no one will have found or chosen my spot. There's plenty of other places I could choose. So it wouldn't be the end of the world if I can't choose my own spot that I really like. But I like it because it's right up the hill from the merchant, so that's really convenient. Okay. You can accidentally fly into these trees. Yeah. The soar. And when your stamina gets back up, you can flap with your shift bar. I mean your space bar. Okay. Now that over there is the island I want to go to. Oh wow, there's a big base there. Now, the bigger the base, the more wood it takes to maintain it, so... I don't think we really need too much altitude, but we'll go and get some. See that big round tree over there? Right there. That's the space I usually get. I usually put my base. And right now I can't see a base there. I don't build a very big one, because like I said, depending on how big your base is, that's how much wood you have to supply, or if you make it out of metal, then you have to supply that much metal, and it could take quite a bit of metal to maintain your base for a length of time. Yeah, there's nobody there on my spot. Yeah, I like that big tree. I've seen people up on that top part, even higher up, but I like this one. Oh, it looks like somebody has a respawn place here. So I'll respect that and not build right on top of them, but I am building here. Now I probably have to remove this tree because you can't build around the tree, but the big tree I'm going to keep. Okay. Shit. Well, I have to build some stuff because I can't pick up any more. I'm maxed out. Okay, so we're going to take our... We have to take our hammer in our hand. And then we have our building space. Okay. Do I want to build a triangular base or a... Triangular base could be pretty interesting. It is saying I can't build here. I wonder if it's because of that spawn point. Shoot. Well, I can't build on my spot, so we'll go up here. And look at building up here. No, it says I can't build here either. Can't be placed too close to another base. Where's another base? Shoot. Oh! Wait, there was a spot right there. Now, you do need a space big enough so that people can't reach through your window. And grab your stuff, because that's happened to me. Must be on terrain or other objects. That says it's too close to another base, so there must be another base around here that I can't see. Maybe it's that tree though, because it's got kind of stupid error message. So let's take down this really super tall tree. Let's use up some more stuff first. Okay, so we're gonna do a wall. Put a wall with a window there, or a door. The windows. Put a double wide door on this end. And just put a regular wall here, because we might want to put something here. If you have windows too close to stuff, people can reach through the window and steal stuff out of your container, which sounds really horrifying, but true. Okay, now nest. We can make a double wide door. That one's a wooden double door. This one is a stone. I can't do that, but I can do this. Not enough space in inventory. Oh, okay. So I will take out of inventory my duck, and this is where you claim your space. I'd like to rotate him. How do I rotate him? Okay, now this is my space. And I can put in there as much wood as you want. It will tell you how many days you get. There we go. That'll give me 23 days given the size of my current base. And I can also put down my respawn. Usually I just put it right beside the... you have to have it a little farther away apparently. There. Now I can respawn here. And it's marking this as my home. Okay, let's do... Okay, now we want to make the doors. Regular size door and a double door. And then I need to make two... Well, I don't know how to make a triangular door yet. Okay. We can't make a ceiling door yet. There we go. And now you do V to set a code. Or, excuse me, Y. There we go. We'll go put our regular size door over here. Now I can fly up to the second floor. Need some more space. Are we able to put that on top of here? We should be able to build a two-story base. There we go. Don't need windows up here. Since we don't know how to make the triangular door yet, we'll go ahead and make a... We'll make it 2 stories high for now. There we go. Now if I want to disassemble, triangular doorway floor. That's what I want to disassemble. Well, the trouble is it sometimes disassembles other stuff, disassembles other stuff too. Okay, that worked. There, now we've got one door. And we've got space up here that we can put things without anybody being able to reach through. So we really don't need that much room. We just need somewhere to put stuff. There we go. I want to stash stuff in there. There we go. Put the stuff we want to keep. Stuff we need to use for building other things. Now these things we can sell. These things we can tear apart. We do need alcohol for some things, so we'll hang on to that. This we can use to make clothes. This to access rooms. This we can put up and so that we can work on things. Okay. And we're going to want to build a smelter real quick. This we can sell or break down. This we can sell. This we can keep for use. Alright, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our put our workbench right here if we can. If it'll let us. There we go. Now, you don't necessarily need to use the workbench itself for anything. It's basically just allowing you to make stuff from anywhere in your base really that you couldn't make before, like this. We need some more alcohol for that. We need 40 alcohols, so we put them upstairs. So let's go get that out of there. Do we have 40? Oh yeah, we have more than that. Alright, so now we can make the smelter. And the reason we want to make the smelter is so we can melt down that ore. And usually I make 2 of them. Because then you can have them both going at the same time with making the metal that you need. There. There, now we got 2 going. So what we can do is we can quickly smelt this. Put some wood in there, light it. That'll burn up real quick. And then we'll get this one going. We'll put some of that in. Yep, there it went. Let me put that out, grab that metal out, and put this in, and light that back up. Now this won't take long to burn through what we found. This is sulfur, so we can make gunpowder. So we want that to all smelt. You can only put one item in one thing, wood in, because the there's only 4 spots per, and you can have 2 byproducts, charcoal and sulfur, both of which you need for gunpowder. That makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to put our metal alloy. That's what we're going to use for making some higher end things. Now we need to, forgot what we need rocks for. Almost done here. Just wait while it's doing that. Now, crafting wise, I can also make a torch, which will make it brighter in here. I can make a stone door. That's kind of cool. That'd be for our lower floor. We can also make a level 2 workbench, but we need a lot of metal fragments we don't have yet, and alloy. Once we get that together, we can do that. Right now we have a safe place. We need more wood for that, and I put all the wood in here. Okay, so that's going to give us charcoal and that. I'm going to put our, this is going to make us metal fragments, which we need a lot of. But we need to go mine some more metal alloy because we don't have enough. I don't think. How much do we need? We need 18. Well, I have 18 as it happens. Level 2 bench will allow us to make some additional stuff. Right now we don't really need it though. I'm going to make 2 of those, one for upstairs and one for down. Alright, now we've made everything else we need. We're going to need some more boxes. I don't have any wood on me because I put it all in the, either in the, this thing or the Alright, so now we're going to put the torch, F1, there we go, plenty of light. Yeah, this is going to be hard to work with. I don't care. And we'll put our second one here. In this corner. There, now we've got light on both floors. You don't have to worry about they never burn anything down and they don't go out. So let's see. We need a little bit of wood. I can just go get some more. So I have a little landing spot here. Couldn't get my regular spot, but this is almost as good. Now the medium size one of these rocks, I don't know if you get any blue thing. Yeah, I didn't think so. So you just get the metal shard rock, which is good, but you don't get the blue thing unless you get, I think, from the biggest ones like these. I don't see the other base that's causing us not to be able to build, but it's around here somewhere. It must be. I think it might be this tree, but I don't want to chop down this tree. Like I said, we don't need a huge base. We do have some additional, might build one more floor. Let's see. Have I got enough stuff too? Alright, now, we do know how to make a wooden or stone door, so we can make that. That's cool. We still don't know how to make, yeah, we don't know how to make the triangular roof yet. Oh wait, maybe we do. Yeah, we do. I take that back. So, we're going to make a stone roof. I mean a roof hatch. Okay. We're going to do F1 on our stone door. Cool. Okay, let's put our code. So you can see it's pretty quick to build a base. Okay, now I should have it, yeah, stone door. Now this doesn't have any way down to the other there we go. No communication to the lower one. So I believe this is PvP or PvE. But just in case it's not, we're going to make it not so easy to there we go. To break into our base. There we go. And this is our upstairs. We can put additional boxes in here. We can get in through the roof or we can get in through the door. We have a little patio. And we can see out all the windows. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't think there's any way to crouch in this game. At least I haven't found it. But you can move around. There we go. And now so you can come down here and drop in from the roof as well. Cool. Now if we want to make another box, we can put another box up here. You can make these bigger boxes too. I might make a bigger box for up here. And since this is so secure, let's go ahead and put that on our F1 spot. Yeah, this has got a lot more room in it. This is where we'll put our most private, precious stuff. Like our guns and stuff, which we'll get. It's going to be pretty tight in here, but I think we can do it. Put this one down here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put pieces, parts in that one. Put metal in here. There we go. Put that out for a sec. Okay, now I got quite a bit of that. We'll melt down the rest of this. Put that back in. Just let that rip. Now that's the collected stuff that we want to build off of. We'll probably need bigger boxes for this, but for right now, this will work. There we go. And we'll put all of our extra stone that we haven't started breaking down yet there. Put our charcoal here. Now, crafting, we could make some more clothes. What do we have on right now? Just our... Okay, we've got our shirt. We can make ourselves a dookie little hat to go over our helmet. I like the frog one. There's a... What is that? It sounds like a fish. It says umbrella hat, but it's actually like a fish. Let's make that one. Okay. I can put that on our head. That's funny. It's like a fish is eating our head. And I haven't figured out yet how to I have not figured out how to see yourself from the front. So we're going to take some of that off of there. Alright. You can do 2K stacks for that. Alright, now what else do we need to make? We need to make some weapons. I can make a crossbow now. Crossbow's worth it. Okay. We can get some ammo going. Okay, let's go ahead and see how many you could make. I think they make in groups of 3. So let's make 60 more, so that'd be 20. I don't want the plain arrows, I want the stone ones because they're gonna give you more. This should give us 100 arrows, if I've calculated correctly. No, 90 anyway. I might have run out of something. Okay, and I can make more nails for our nail gun. And those will form the basis of shotgun shells. But you also need black powder, gunpowder, which you can't make right now. Well, I guess we could. Actually, we can. We have a small amount of capacity to make gunpowder. We have 285 of these. So we can make gunpowder. Just not a lot of it. So we could make a shotgun and then have some shotgun shells. Make one of those. I'll make some ammo. Okay, it makes batches of 5. Okay, now let's put this back. There we go. Got a shotgun. Alright, now let's go. Put our weapon back that we don't need right now. We carry that with us. We do want... There, we'll put our machete on 7. Actually, I usually have that on 6 and the pickaxe on 7. That way we'll keep it consistent. What else do we need? Medicine. jam. We haven't learned how to make first aid kits yet. We've got all of those. We've got everything of this that we can do right now. We can't make the second level warehouse yet because we don't have enough metal fragments. We will. Or alloy. So I need 18 alloy total. I think I've got close to that. Yeah, I've got enough of that. And actually I would have enough of these to do second level. So you need somewhere to put it. That's the only problem. I wonder if it'll let me put it right there. So let's craft a level 2. Oh shoot, I forgot the metal alloy. This will just allow us to make better stuff. But you do need to put it somewhere. Could put it upstairs. But let's put it down here with this one. Oh yeah, it will. It'll let me put it down here. There we go. You can still get in and out the door. Okay. Right now, I'm just going to put these supplies up here. Those are things I need to make more arrows. You can't make the arrows when you're away from home, unfortunately. Got 20 shotgun shells. I don't think I need this because that's what you use to make bandages, and I've already got quite a few. I don't think I need rope with me or alcohol. I'll take this with me because now that I have a gun or a crossbow, I might be able to do in some of those guys. I don't carry that with me because I've got other sources of food. Okay. Now I think I'm going to run down to the vendor, sell the battery, the saw, and the watch, and break these down into chunks. Now at some point you will need, I forget what it is that you need. Oh, I do want to make a research table. I take that back. Let's get that wood back. Now the research table is what I was saying. If you have a research table, you have to give up the item that you want to research. But if you have, like, say you get a gun and you wear it out to the point where it's no longer useful, you can then research it. It costs feathers. But once you research it, then you can there we go. See, once you research it, right now I have a machete. So once I wear that down to unusable, I can research it and it will cost a certain number of feathers. It's going to cost 110 feathers to research this thing. Then you hit the research button and you get the ability to make them anytime you want. You don't have to go searching for them. So that's real handy. Good to have. Okay, now up here, we'll go ahead and put that wood back. I don't need to make any more. I don't need to carry cloth with me. And I don't want to carry the metal, anything that, but see, they could reach through the doors and get into this if they can hover. If they can figure out how to hover and reach, they could potentially get into that box, so that may not be the best placement for that. I have to think about that. I don't want to put anything too useful in that spot. Kind of a convoluted way to make a base, to tell you the truth. Maybe not the best, but we'll figure it out as we go. Okay. I'm doing all right here. Okay. Now that's going to run out before, the wood will run out before this one too. But we'll get all this stuff out of here. There, you always have way too much charcoal, to tell you the truth. You have always more charcoal than anything else. There we go. Now, let's see. What I'd like to do is learn how to make a little, it's going to be a long-range sniping pistol with a, it usually comes with a scope, which is pretty handy. What do I need for this? A small battery, a radio component. I don't have one of those yet. And then we'll be able to make more. I think we've got everything we need right now. Okay. Alright. So our basic build is here. I think because I built so close to the cliff, I don't think anybody's going to be able to sit on top of the roof and reach around to get in and grab anything out of that box. I don't think. Can I get into it? I don't think you can reach through while flying. You might be able to if you tried real hard. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Alright, so we want to run down to the now this plateau over here, this has lots of resources that you might need. Lots of wood and rock and things. So it's a really handy placement. This is the trader. There are two on the map. Okay. Now you can't steal anything off anybody. You can't pick stuff up off the ground. There are no resources that you can collect inside of the trader zone. Some guy did try to take stuff out of this machine when I was here the other time, and that kind of ticked me off. Okay, we'll run that. Hopefully that guy won't come back to life and grab my shit. You're not supposed to, but you know how that goes. Okay, so here's what you can buy. You can buy ammo, but it costs a lot of feathers. You get resources, so you can buy a blue key, but it costs a lot of feathers. And you can buy weapons, but they're, oh, super expensive. That's the pew pew gun I was talking about, the semi-automatic. But then you right-click and sell. Get 28 feathers for that. 26. Yeah, they are very generous on here. The other server I was on only gave you a few. I'm going to keep those metal pieces because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need those in the long run. But that's all you can buy. There's nothing super useful. Alright, now it's working through the metal. First it breaks the gas tanks down, and then it breaks the metal down into shards. Those are what you need the most of. I'd like to be able to learn how to make hand grenades, because those are super helpful. As you can imagine. Okay, we need to eat a little something, so while we're waiting, we'll just hop out of there and do gobble up a little bit. That guy's just sitting here resting right in the safe zone. I got plenty of time, so I'll just eat up my berries. I think we'll take 100 back to put in the house. Probably gonna need another floor. I wonder if you can build out sideways from an upper floor without having... I don't think so. So we've established a small base. Next thing we'll do is try to go and get some more recipes. We've got enough feathers to buy like the pew pew gun or the... I think we've got enough to buy the oh, I still got my berries in my hand. I think we've got enough to buy the pew pew gun or the long range pistol. But that you need a recipe for, or you need to find one on somebody. Now down in that little building there, right behind that water tower, there is another place where we might be able to might be able to get some more. We'll definitely get some more recipes. We might be able to get one for that gun. Now there are guys in there. I did learn the last time I was here, at least on the server I was on, that you can shoot through the windows. If you can find the guy and you can see him through the window, if you can get the angle on him. There's one. He already knows I'm here. Me with a shot, random shot through that, so he can shoot out through the doors too. I hit him. I don't think I killed him. By this crack, buddy. If he walks over here by this crack, I can hit him. Unfortunately, you squat down whenever you aim. Oh shoot, he's moved too fast. Try another window. I think there's only one guy left in there. I can only see one guy. If he would come over this way, I could shoot him. He's got a shotgun. And unfortunately, I'd have to hop through a window to get in there, which is very hard to do. Well, I got one of them. I think I got him. I think they're all dead. Alright, well, let's hope for the best. Let's switch to our shotgun. See what they got. It's one of them. I thought I killed 3 of them, but could be one hiding over here. Nope. I think that's it. I think we got all of them. These things you give to a shrine. Oh, there we go. We got first aid. Oh, I don't want to use that for shooting barrels. Okay. Now we've shot all of them. Now we can run over here and see what's on this machine. I think that's it in terms of the barrels you can loot. Now let's see, what's he got? Metal triangular door, military jacket, assault helmet, SMG, metal pickaxe, explosive arrows, that's cool. There's our pew pew. Oh no, that's even better, that's a semi-automatic pistol. I'd use almost all our feathers. Light furnace. I don't know what that does for you. Yeah, we're buying the pistol though. I wish he had, you know, maybe I should save. Because if I could get the long range one, that would be better. First, before I decide, can I make ammo for it? I don't think so. No, so I can't make ammo for it. So I'm going to wait. I can buy some ammo for it, but I don't have a lot of feathers. Alright, so this one, now like I said on the map, now that one shows up. So you got that one there. That one did not have ammo either. Oh yeah, it did have explosive pistol bullets. And this one has explosive pistol bullets as well. And I don't think I can buy the pistol. Or maybe I can. I can get both of those for what I have on me. But I think I'm going to save my feathers. That's why it's dangerous to go in there unless you have something you can kill those guys with, because you can get caught on that door. Okay, now let's go up here. We're still not a challenge, I mean a contender for anything that would require us to overcome people with high-powered rifles, but we are better off. It does take a little longer to load the crossbow in between, but much more powerful. And on here it should one shot. On the server I was playing on before, it took 2 or 3 shots with the crossbow to kill those guys, and so you could you were very vulnerable while you were better. Good stuff to sell. There are guys over by the okay. Make sure we've got everything out here. I think we do. There are guys over by the train tracks, usually. And there could be guys in that house. But there can be some good stuff in there too. You'll know if they're there because they'll shoot at you. You don't hesitate. Nope, nobody in there. That was some good stuff. Now there are some pieces parts that if you collect you can use to make a... Usually there's a guy right along those railroad tracks, or has been. Oh, there he is. Oh, we picked him off with one shot. Yay. Those hunting permits that they have, you can go turn in at a shrine and you get something. I don't know exactly what. You get something for them. And on here we got barrels up top. I've got 65, 63 arrows left. Okay. Sometimes you can see the humans before they see you, and then you can nail them. Okay, we've already taken out this one. Let's see if we can see anybody in the windows. Luckily. You can hop right through the window. I didn't see anybody. get close enough, you can just pick everything up off the floor without having to get too close. Okay. There might be some on that bridge. Usually when you're approaching, you can hear them or see them. If they see you first, though, they will shoot. Oops. That one. That yellow arrow means there is an area down there where you can get a better box, I think. But it's usually surrounded by a fair amount of guys, and they're usually pretty well armed. So it's good to kind of feel your way. Don't have any armor on, so 1 or 2 shots with a shotgun is about going to be all it takes to defeather the old. This place almost always has a guy in there on the front porch. I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been a guy in here. Wasted my arrows. Now that I have my research bench set up, even if I ruin the machete, I'll be able to make another one. Okay. Okay. There's one right there. It's gonna be tough because I can't. Yeah, I squat every time I. Yeah. That was close. Put a notch in my tail feathers, that's for sure. Dinner's on the feathers. Okay. These things will sell. Oh, look, we got some extra food. Yeah, oh, you can only stack it to the eye. These things like we can turn in. There is that door down there that we can use that on. I don't know how brave we feel about going down there. Shoot, too close. Those green houses with the brown roofs are usually where the green card goes on the door. Really nervous because there are usually a lot of guys floating around in here. Crossbow is only accurate up close. Nope, nope, we gotta get out of here. We are not prepared to deal with that. Oh yeah. Alright. We're injured. We don't have any long range weaponry that can tackle that. Unfortunately, all our weapons are short range. They will come out and start hunting you, but usually don't come this far. So like you can't pair one off. Yeah, they're up in that. I can see the guys up in there. See, I won't be able to hit them from here. I don't think. They can hit me, but I can't hit them, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I think as soon as you get past that warning sign. There does appear to be one inside that church, though, and I don't remember if there's anybody inside that church waiting for me. There's only one way to find out. Yep, there was. I think when you hear your heartbeat, you're bleeding. I think that's what that means. I better hold off on those for a little while. Is anybody up there? I don't see any more. Explosive rifle rounds, an extended mag, muzzle boost, a sight, machete, heavy assault helmet, and that'd be kind of handy. Tactical jacket, ooh. That would be good. I think that gives you some... See, it doesn't tell you much about them. Tactical jacket. Heavy assault helmet. Both of those might... The helmet would be helpful. Tactical jacket. See, I don't know if that gives you any armor, though. I wish it gave you more information about... Yeah, we'll wait. But that's good to know that that one's there. And that you can get to it. Now the second thing is... Can we get to that greenhouse from here? I think there's a guy inside it. I can see a guy up there. Walking around inside there. Oh, I got him. Oh. Oh, shit, I'm dead. Alright, well, I'll respawn at home, and then I can come back and get my stuff. There were too many of them. Alright, so that shows us... Uh-oh. Okay. That's weird. My nest isn't showing... Why isn't my nest showing? You know what? I don't think I... Shit, I don't think I marked it as my respawn place. Oh shit, I'm ways away. There's my nest. Now it shows up. That's weird. Alright, so we have to get home. Trouble is, now all of our good guns are on that body. Is it going to be to get that body? I think it'll be easy to get it. I don't think they'll be gathered around it. So we're going to go for that first. We don't have anything better at home anyway. Just our pew pew and our machete. At least we got a new machete out of the deal. So like 1 kilometer away from my body. Uh-oh, there's a guy. You can't guarantee that that your body is not going to be around a guy with a gun. So you have to learn to sneak. Yeah, and the trouble is you can't grab everything at once. Oh shoot, I didn't go low enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over there. Get our body back. And you have to sneak in to get your body. Now I think they'll be alerted that somebody is there. And you have to take everything off your body one at a time. Oh, you know what though? Shoot, I should go home and mark my spawn point. I think that's what I did wrong. Let me see. I don't know if you have a limited amount of time. Ah, it's both in the same direction. It's showing my house, but it's not showing my spawn point. So I think I just... neglected to sit on the nest and mark it as mine. Stupid. But you do have to do it. Right, now we're going to try not to alert the guys. We're just going to try and sneak in there. Unfortunately, you can't crouch and you can't sneak. As far as I know, there's no way to like sneak in like you do in DayZ. I do think, though, if you get killed again, you might lose the stuff that's on your body. Because the system only marks like one body at a time. Now there's no take all. Scary as heck because you're sitting here blind while you're collecting all this shit. Ah, shit. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I'll come back. God damn. Dude, take a chill pill. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Got him. There were two that were shooting at me before. I'm getting healed up. Get some berries. Get my strength back. At least I was able to fight back. Got my helmet back. You shall not take my fish from me. Where's the other one? That would have been bad. We bought that recipe. Ah, shit. I'm going to have to throw something down. We'll leave the ropes behind. And I did shoot that guy in the building. You see any more? There's got to be another guy around here somewhere. I think there's a guy inside the building. Oh shit, there were two. At least I got the door open. Holy shit. Two bad guys in there. Okay, now I gotta shoot those. That one didn't have the range. Where is he? He was right down below me. Shit. I got all my shit back, but I want what's in that building. I can't make any more. Oh, there I have more. Whew. Two guys with shotguns. Surely I can do that. Okay. I've got 42 more bullets. I think that second guy flanked me. Shoot, my aim isn't that good. Got him. Got the one guy. I make up for in skill what I with tenacity. Stupidity, maybe. There we go. Close enough. Alright. Now the second guy is going to be down there somewhere. Not too far away, I imagine. See him. Did he go back in the house? He did. I got him. Is there anybody else in there? It's way down there. Oh, I got him. Wow. I think they really beefed up the power on this. There is another one in there. He's to the left, I think. Where'd he go? I saw him in there. There, I see him. Got him. can't be anymore, surely. I don't think so. Quite a few feathers. Oh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. We'll leave some cloth behind. Take the bullets. Take the drill, we can sell that. Oh. What else can we drop? Drop that for now. Okay, we ate those. Now we have to get our stuff back. That. I've got 3 of these. I can sell them, I think. I think we'll get rid of 1. Take back our berries. I don't need all those. Oh, there we go. Do we need burlap for anything? Can we make burlap? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and take that back. What else? Is there anything else we can throw down? No. We don't want to throw out anything else. Alright, we got the best stuff, guys. Now I know there's 2 dead guys up in there. Six. But there's probably a lot more guys on there that can shoot at us. I think there's likely to be a lot of bad guys down in there. I've never seen one of those yellow thingies that didn't involve quite a lot of bad guys. But we definitely killed. Okay, nobody up here. Okay. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. We are going to leave the berries, or no, let's leave the berries behind. That, definitely get that. We can get that. I like that battery. Christ, we can't throw anything out. We'll find more burlap. 7 batteries, we need that. We can throw out some metal if we have to. There's a first aid case there and a green box. We definitely want that. How do we get in there? Is that a guy? I can't tell. Nope. Okay, we want to break that open. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave some metal behind. Definitely take that. We got first aid. And we got those metal bars. We want that for sure. God, we want all this stuff. Alright, we're gonna throw down some more. I can get more of that. Oh, it pains me to throw that down. Explosives. Definitely want that first aid, but we can make more cloth. You can only pick up 5 at a time. Oh man, this is a tough decision. Take the explosives. I do need a bigger backpack is what I need. I don't know if you can ever get one of those. I hate to leave behind all those metal shards, but we've got plenty. We've got a lot anyway. Actually, we'll get as many back with that. We'll just leave all that metal behind. Ooh. Now there are 4. Can we afford to leave anything? We'll leave metal wire behind. First aid's pretty important. We can make more wire. We'll find more wire. We've got 500 of it on us. Or we can leave the shirt behind and take back our wire. Yeah, we got a shirt. Crossbow back now. We did kill a couple of guys up here, so I'm kind of surprised. Are they below us, the dead guys? Or maybe they despawn after a while. Because I killed a guy in this window, I know it for sure. There's a guy in there. I have to get a little closer, unfortunately. Well, luckily he moved for me. Is there anybody else in there? Oh, maybe I killed the guy that was in there. Oh, shit. I need to heal up quick. Yeah, we're losing blood. Whew. Yeah, we needed all those. Where were we getting shot from? Yeah, having all those bandages really helps. Now we don't want to die again because we Got a lot of good shit. Oh, shoot. You went that way. Can't see him now. He went that way. It might have been from one of those other buildings. I really want to get down to that yellow container, but I'm afraid that there's plenty of guys down in there. If I had hand grenades. Plus, I'm so full of good stuff. I don't want to lose out on the stuff I do have. And especially since my nest is not secured. That fish hat is just ridiculous. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so why did this not... Why did it not let me respawn there? Got 13 days worth of wood in there. Now it was almost a month, but we made the base bigger. Okay, start getting rid of the stuff we don't want to keep. Okay. Or at least not on us anyway. Okay. Now I've got pieces, parts. Got quite a lot. This is quite generous, I must say. The amount of stuff it gives you. That's a sellable item. This is something that you keep for making better weapons. There's explosives. More batteries. Got more shotgun shells. These are the real kind. Okay, now we can craft more of these, but I need more wood. So I need to go out, hack down something. These you can turn into that. I think I'm going to keep that upstairs in the super secret safe. Well, for now, I'll put it here. Those you turn into the shrine, and when you have a certain number in that you get something. I don't know exactly what, but something. Okay, I'm going to put food here. That we can sell. Oh, and this we can now use. Do you have to put it on one of these? I think we did. Nope. Don't. Move to inventory. There we go. Huh. Use. Do I have to be at the bench? Maybe I have to be at the bench. No, because use to learn. Right mouse is supposed to use it. use. But it's not letting me. Workbench 3 required. Shit. Well, what do we need to do to... I think the workbench 3 takes quite a lot of stuff. 4,000 metal fragments. 90 metal alloy. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna be hauled... Shoot. I spent my money on something. See, it doesn't tell you that stuff when you... I don't believe it said that when I was going to buy it. Darn. Alright, so that's gonna go on 2. We'll put this thing away. I don't need 2 of them. Put that on 3. 4. What was on 5? Okay. These things here. Oh, pieces, parts. This is a syringe. It will give you health quickly. So we'll stash this here because we can't use it yet. That's a shame. I think I put it upstairs, the alcohol, but I'll just put it here for now. Now I need to get some wood. So we'll do that right now. Ah. Everything's in the wrong place because I got 2 machetes. Not gonna do it here, even though I'm not inside? Or do I need to be inside? No, I can do it here. Okay. Let's do 30. Now we will have to stay here while this is doing. But that's okay. Now let's put everything back where it belongs on my inventory. I'm going to use this machete. We'll put that machete away. Put our axe on 6, on 7. Put that there. We'll make a bunch of rags. Okay, we've got all of our... Got 118 arrows now. Plenty. And we've got 16 rags. I can make some more. Let's go ahead and just make as many as we can. Oh, nope, you need 30 to make them, so I've made as many as I can. Alright, let's run down to the trader. Now let's look at the first. Now we know where there are 3 of these. We can afford this. This one's in the church down there. Muzzle boost. I think we can buy this and the explosive pistol bullets. That'd be kind of handy. Boy, that's way out in the middle of nowhere. I know there's a couple of places down here we can go and we can get stuff and get some more of these blue things so we can... I'd really like to get that long-range pistol because that does take rifle bullets though, so you do have to figure out how to make rifle bullets or buy them. So that's a caveat. But right now, you know what? Is my research bench here? No, it's up top. Okay. Okay, this is where my rock is. My rope. Pineapples. And put some of this in here. Can start to put ammo up here on the top. I don't think I'm going to need any more rope with me. We'll keep that side. I don't need two. Alright, now I should be able to make, yeah, now that I have bullets, how much would it cost? 66 to research those. I don't know if there's a way to split them. Hang on. Let me go ahead and see if I can split the pile. I can. Okay. Now before we get into here, let's put the stack of 4 aside. Now let's go in here. Then we only give up 1 bullet this way. Yeah, we want to research it. Okay. See, anything that you have, you can research and then you know how to make them permanently. Like these guys. It only takes 55, so let's go split that. Okay, now we know how to make those. We know how to make our own homemade ones, but the store-bought ones, I don't know if they're any better. They probably are better, but we'll hold off on that because it costs quite a bit. All right. Now we have bandage. Okay, now we'll have that show up on our crafting list. Yay. So we do need alcohol for that. I have some of that. So let's go ahead and make a couple more of those. Alright, now we got a full stack of those. So that's why you keep alcohol with you, I guess. Because you need that for this. You need, oh, you can only do it here at the workbench. Okay. Alright, and then, there we go. So I need gunpowder. I need 20 gunpowders. I think the gunpowder is in the lower level. Yeah. There we go. Now we can make pistol bullets. One go around is 10. So now we have 40 pistol bullets. Put the rest of our gunpowder away. So we really should go look for more gunpowder. But we don't need the pistol bullets with us right this minute because we don't have anything that will shoot them. but we'll be ready when we do. Yeah, so we made some really good progress, guys. We got our base built. We got some good stuff. We got these guys going. We ran out of wood, so let's go ahead and... Do we want to put more wood in there? Yeah, but we don't want to put our whole stack. There we go. $824. Get that charcoal out of here, it'll fill up. Yeah. Okay. Let's put 500 wood in there. Okay. I want it to shut off before it runs out. Okay. Now let's put... Yeah, you always have tons and tons of charcoal. I don't think there's anything else you use charcoal for. Alright. I'll put the wood down for now. I don't need that. I got plenty of arrows. Alright. Lots of good progress. Let's see. Take my hammer. I bet I can't because that tree's in the way. But if I chop down the tree, then I think it won't grow back. Well, that's okay. But I think this is why we couldn't build out this way. Because these other guys had a bigger base over here. Okay, now let's try that. Too close to another base. Where's another base? Okay, let's go with triangular base. I think we're stuck. Yeah, we can always continue to build up. Oh, that looks so funny. Ooh, it's nice and high though. But no, you cannot build out from. I definitely have enough. Oh, I don't have these things. Okay, let me see. Do I have those in here? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Yeah. Let me see. Hmm. F1. Okay. Well, it's definitely an unusually shaped base. I have to be said. Okay. So I can now craft another large box. Oh, I'm too high above workbench 1. That's funny. See if I can do it when I'm down here. Yep. We'll finish making that. Make 2 of those. That in the closet over here. I mean the corner. There we go. We're going to do a window wall. There we go. So you can see out and have some nice It's gonna be interesting to get out of here. There we go. Gotta get back up there. There we go. Hard to maneuver in this house. It's so small. But it's cool. You gotta admit. Looks interesting. Okay, so we need to find the gun. So we need to find more of those blue places. We gotta get down to that place. Let's go to the merchant real quick, 'cause I think we've got some stuff to sell. Yep. We took on some people and got them. We got some humans on our under our belt. Back here. This guy's still here. How much is that worth? Just 7. Okay. It's worth more to grind it up. Okay, so we want to sell that and get 98 for it. Wow. 56 for each of those, so that should give us okay, so now we got 1.1 K feathers. Oh, I forgot to put that bait in the top of the base. Shoot. Can you put stuff in it? I don't think so. There we go. Alright, and we've got food. And we've got weapons. And we want to go out that way. Yeah. Yep, we're going the right way. Might as well get some altitude. Okay. There we go. Now what we're looking for over here is there's a bunch of those man towers that have those blue am I heading in the right direction? I am, yeah. Up we go. I have to steer clear of the men. Don't really know what to expect out here on this server. On the one we were on before, there was like groups of men running around in the middle. What we're looking for is like towers. There's a, yeah, wherever there's a, there they are. There's like 4 or 5 of them walking on the road down there. We want to steer clear of them for sure. I doubt we found everything there was to find out here, but like, not these water towers, but there were, oh, there's a conning tower sticking up out of there. So there should, yeah, there's one. It's like the one we already visited. There's no people in it, not usually, but there usually is one of those blue machines. There we go. I don't see anybody. Nope, no blue machine. Shoot. But you might get some really good stuff. Like we got there. Better stuff than you find, sorry, there wasn't a blue thing. Okay, so that's different than the other server I was on. Because I believe every one of these things on the other server had one of those blue machines. Right, so we gotta look for people. Buildings. There's one there. This, I think that's an airdrop. There's another one here. I think that was that one we flew over. That was just a water tower. But we want one like we're on now. The conning tower, I believe, has a lot of guys down inside of it. There could be a gas station or such around. Don't know. Oh, there's a big hole. Trying to avoid groups of humans that are running around. That's the one we were at before. Gas stations usually have one of the blue sets of... The reason we're looking for that is we want that blueprint that allows us to build a... Whoa. Excuse me. excuse me. We want the machine that allows us to, excuse me, the blueprint that allows us to make that long-nosed hunting pistol. There are some trucks out here, so I think I remember there being a... Oh, wow, look at my shadow. I look huge. I think that's a gas station over there. Yeah, and there's just, for some reason, there's a conning tower sticking up out of the ground out here. And I'm pretty sure that there are going to be some very aggressive humans floating around there. Probably down in. I would expect them to be very well armed. And I am not. But apparently the crossbow can really pick people off from quite a longer way away than I thought. Okay, yeah, here's a gas station. Now, they don't tend to have people in them, but I've been wrong before. Huh. I never realized they had attics. Oh, wow. Lots of good stuff. Sometimes these trucks have stuff in behind. But these places will not have feathers, obviously, because they operate in feather cost. Aha, there's one. What is that? Gun trap. What the heck is a gun trap? Single shot trap weapon activates to surprise and damage intruders. Oh. Very cool. You can sell it to traders. Since this is a PvP map, or a PvE map, I don't suppose you could... Maybe you could go and set it up in the PvE area or PvP area. Of course, you'd be taking your life in your own hands to get there. Okay, those we're gonna keep. Anything else we want to sell? I don't think so. Definitely want to sell. Okay, now make sure there are no people out here. Not typically. Okay, now a jackhammer, metal double door, barbed wire trap, explosive charge, tactical body armor. Yes, please. There's the pew-pew. And there's rifle. What's this one? Assault shirt. I could buy that. I'm buying that. I'm gonna get this if I can have enough. Yep. Oh, wow, their prices are good too. Okay, what did we get? We got tactical body armor, rifle rounds, and a zip gun. The zip gun we'll be able to shoot with our pistol ammo. And now that we have the capability, or will have the capability, to see, now that's why we needed the level 2 workbench, is for the rifle rounds. Okay, now we'll be able to do that. So we'll be able to, if we can just get locate the oh yeah, we've got quite a lot of stuff. I never knew exactly how much energy you get from. Oh, not bad. We're full up from one can of. Oh, I guess we ate 2. Yeah, this respawns pretty quick, so let's get out of here. Let's go out the front. Oh, got some alcohol here. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's one of those big groups of men that I was talking about. We need to get out of Dodge. Five or 6 of them, easily. Now, if I had a automatic weapon. I don't have a grinder down at the base of this one. Ah, it's up here. All right. Okay, now we've got another one of these to sell. Some more of these to take home and make weapons out of. All right, now. We've got that. Large furnace. See, I don't know what that's for. Binocs. Oh, night vision. Jeez. Yeah. Jackhammer. There's our pistol again. Yeah, it costs the same. I remembered 432 from the previous one. Gun trap, but I think it uses pistol ammo. Heavy assault body armor. I'm willing to bet that that's going to need a level 3, so I'm not going to waste my money on it. Already got that. I would like NVGs. I think that's all I had space for. So if I'm going to pick up anything else, I'm going to have to throw something out. We'll throw out those. Because I want that pistol. And I can afford it. There. Now we gotta get home and make all these things. We have to get home alive. I think that's it. I don't think there are any more of these blue things on this island. Can't pick up any more metal. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. So now we can go on home. Got some good stuff. All those little floaters on the water have stuff too, but we don't need stuff. We're full up on stuff. We gotta get on home. I'm gonna soar into this thing. Gain some altitude. Okay, fly on home. Go as high as we can. Somebody's built a base out on this island. I'm probably going to regret having built mine where I did because it's so constrained in terms of size. But it'll be alright. I wish I could figure out how to build it wider at the top, but I haven't figured it out. I tried a couple different things and nothing worked. Could stop and sell stuff on the way home. That would free up some space. Can't see our base yet. Hasn't rendered in yet, I don't think. It's up on the top of that tree hill where there's one tree sticking up. Okay, let's go ahead and land down here. We don't have any space. I was going to try and get some of these yellow stones. That's the sulfur that gives us our stuff for gunpowder. I think I've already broken everything up. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sell stuff that we can sell. Get some more. What else can we sell? We could sell this for only 8 though. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use that though because our space is so confined. There's no going to be any place to put it. Alright, but we got money. There's our base. I wonder if it counts that guy's nest as a base. That guy down there. Huh. Don't know. Our place is pretty packed, but alright, let's go and see what we got. We got semi-automatic pistol, tactical body armor, rifle rounds, a zip gun, and night vision goggles. Boy, we are doing really, really well for ourselves. And I gotta go up top and leave off this box before I forget. Okay. Now what do we want to put in here? Right now I'm going to put all this extra food. We didn't used to find food like that. And I'll put this, because I can't see me ever really needing that. $110 to relearn the machete. I've got another machete I can use before we need to do that. We've already learned that. We could learn this for 172. Nah. And I don't want to learn the shotgun because I don't really want to use the shotgun for a long period of time. I'll put that there. Now, crafting, we want to make weapons. Semi-automatic shutter and a spring. I don't have a spring, but I can make this gun right now. And that'll make it easier to pew-pew people. I need gunpowder, so I gotta go searching for... Yeah, I can make some of those. Alright, so now I have a pew-pew gun. I'll put that on number 4. Put some rope here. I'll put these here. I'm gonna go put some more wood in the coffers. 16 days. I can go hack up a bunch of wood next door. Across the way. Yeah, we're pretty full in here. I'll go take that up top. Get rid of the pew-pew gun. Okay, got that in the food bin. Put the hammer away. We don't need to carry that with us. Got some more of those. Still can't learn that one. Okay, we got a full line of those. Let's put these here. And we'll put that there. We got a bit of food. We got lots of alcohol. Okay. Now we're not doing anything here yet. Now she's pretty cramped in here. But doable. So can't expand outward. But I'm really very surprised. Because I think it's that guy over there. But that's still, it's got to be a server setting because on the server that I was on before, there was a big base up here. And I was still able to build over there. So there's got to be one I'm not seeing that's closer in some direction. Unless it's that guy. Just having a spawn point there blocks people from building. Now we want to go grab sulfur. Oh, there it is. That explains a few things. This is sulfur. You do get some sulfur, I think, when you break up other rocks, but not much. You have to look for the sulfur. You don't get anything but sulfur, but that's okay. Without that, you can't make gunpowder, so you have to spend a fair amount of time running around picking these things up. I'd like to know how to get rid of the tooltip, because I don't want to equip a bow. I know that I need one of those for... I mean, there's a set pattern that they want you to go through at the beginning of the game, but now that we're this far into it, you would think it could just, you know, get rid of that, but I don't know how to dismiss the tooltip. Settings. Oh god, do you have the music turned down a little bit? Language, show pop-up messages. Close after sending. Hide electronic lock codes. Yes, please. Show messages about jam. Show tips. There we go. Want that off. Okay. And it still didn't go away. If you make your angle of descent too steep, you can pile drive into the ground, which is very uncomfortable. It should give me quite a considerable amount. You do use up, I think it's either 20, 30, or 40 sulfurs for every black powder, gun smoke, or gunpowder. I'm not sure exactly how many, can't remember. There's a couple of things we do want to make too. We want to make the machine that will auto make things. I think right up there might be another gas station. Right up there on the cliff above me. Go up and look. I love flying and landing and swimming in this game. It's also smooth and it's fun. It took me a long time to figure out the controls though, so I could land without. I'm still not super good at short distance landings, because if you do it too quick you can crash and burn, and if you do it too slow you circle around and miss your target. I'm learning how to do that. Okay, that's going to give me almost 4,000, a little over 4,000 sulfurs. So that will get me quite a bit of gunpowder. I think I'll call it quits there. Switch back to a weapon. Yeah, there's a gas station there. There could be guys, shooty guys though, because of a tunnel. I don't see anybody. There could be some shooty guys in that tunnel. Another pew-pew gun. Says it can be recycled, but... Ooh, another green card. Sweet. Thank you. Now we can get into another one of those buildings like the one we did before where the whole bunch of guys were inside there. Okay, let's see. We're going to sell this. We don't have anything to grind up. We could grind up this wire, but we don't need as many of those things. We've got quite a lot of them. We need 4,000 of them to make our level 3. And we've got more than that. It's the alloy I need. I need 90 of them. We've got like 16. Okay, hat. Muzzle boost. Assault vest. Extended mag. Still no sign of our beautiful muzzle brake. Pump action shotgun. Nothing we want right now in here. We'll eventually want the shoot, I forgot what I was thinking about. But we have to get the gun first. Yeah, I can't see. I don't think so. Nope, I don't see any. Well, let's get on home and cook up this some more gunpowder. Luckily, I don't think it seems to be the case that you you actually have there's a white duck sitting over on the shore over there. I'm gonna go through this cloud of bugs. Now you can see my berry down there filling up. Got like 24 bugs. I got like 6 to 10. There's our skinny little base. It's the one down the hill that's constraining us. So, you know what we could do is we could move. Because that one is really putting the kibosh on our style. Could move to a different hilltop. I do like being up on the hilltops. We'll think about it between now and the next time we're on. Our big give it the middle finger base is if it were just like 1 or 2 wider, it would be plenty. But it's pretty cramped as is. I want to sit here. There we go. I think we want to go in on the next floor down. Yep, fly up here. Yeah. We're going to get our... There we go. Shoot, I don't have any wood. So I'm going to have to go pick up some wood. Okay. No problemo. We've got a lot of wood right over right down here below us. We do have wood up in the uppermost. We want about 4,000 woods. Yeah, I got plenty. Might as well cut this tree all the way down. There we go. There we go. That one. There we go. Yeah, we've got way too much charcoal. So the machine I was talking about was, there is a machine that will do stuff for you. The assembler. You need metal alloy to make that. But that means you can walk away from the machine. You can set it up and walk away from it and have it make stuff for you. Yeah, I've only got 20 of these. So if I make that machine though, it will make making gunpowder a lot easier. Because I can just load the stuff into the machine for gunpowder as it's being made, and it'll just keep making gunpowder. Okay, hopefully there's room for it in here. Yep. There we go. So now we'll be able to stock that up with a ton of charcoal. And take take some more of that. Good thing I'm not claustrophobic. Now you can just walk away from it, it'll just make gunpowder all day long. Till it runs out of one or the other of the things that it takes to make gunpowder. 20 sulfur, 30 charcoal. So eventually you will even out your charcoal consumption, but you make so much of it that it doesn't really even out. You just keep making more and more. Okay. There we go. Now we'll be able to craft a bunch of pistol bullets. There we go. And we'll be able to craft rifle ones too, but right now we just have pistol. So let's make that. It makes 10 for every one you put in. So now I've got quite a few pew-pew bullets. That's cool. About that there, that there. Try to sell that. I don't think it will. we go, 220. Just load that in there. Let her rip. I can make rifle bullets too. How many pistol bullets do I have? I have 84. Yeah, we'll make rifle bullets too. So we haven't found the gun yet, but we will. Yeah, it makes 10 at a time. So at 9 we'll make 90. That'll be good. We'll put those resources aside that we can't use. Can't make that quite yet. So 14 of those, we need 90. So we gotta focus on harvesting the brown rocks next time. Right now, there we go. A little bit more wood on there. Nah, we got plenty. Now let's put the gunpowder away. We don't need it right now. We've got some shotgun shells still. Don't use the shotgun very often though, so usually now we'll be looking at the pew pew gun for the majority. Okay, let's put away our rope, our alcohol. We do need that for bandages, but we've got a full set of 5 on us. The extra wood. The extra burlap. Extra wire. We'll go ahead and put the extra ammo in here. I'm gonna stockpile some of these because I had to throw those out before we ran out of space. Carry that with me. I think we've got the food up top, don't we? Yeah. All right. There we go. Full set of 5. Put that food away. Carry that with us. Try to keep as much open space as possible. All right, now. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. Okay, 7. Gonna work on gathering the bluestone. I I think you get 3 out of every one of these. 4. Huh. I don't think you get any out of these. Nope. Okay. Nope. Just the big ones. There's a big one down here. You get a lot of that ore. You can buy metal alloy at the store, but it's very expensive. I don't think I'll get any out of here. But it was kind of a halfway big and halfway small rock, so I wasn't sure. Nope. This place usually has at least one big rock over here. It's one of the reasons why I like making my base here. Yeah, I don't think we'll get any out of either one of these. Oh, we did. What do you know? Okay, so the reason we can't build any bigger is because of that base. Jeez, it's huge. Huh. Let's go ahead and chop down some more trees. Get some more wood to put in our statue so we have longer. We don't have to worry. I'm just going to load that sucker up. Yeah, we got room for a few more trees. Right now it's like, I don't know, 11 or 14 days, I can't remember. But because we made the base bigger, it cut back on the number of time, or the amount of time. Okay. Don't worry if the tree lands on you, it won't hurt you. I've already had that happen. Okay. And just keep collecting until we can't collect anymore. Might be getting close. Let's go on home for now. Yeah, the tree did grow back that was down at the bottom, but the one right next to the base did not grow back. We want to put as much in here. So yeah, it's 16 days. Okay. And we can always steal out of here if we need it for something else. 27 days. 33 days. But since there's no wipes on here, or like that's what it was advertised as, no wipes. So I'm going to put all that in. 60 days. I don't have to worry for a couple of months. That's nice. Alright, let's go up. Put these ones here. There we go. And we got a ton more metal. We need to put somewhere. Yeah, that's close. Kind of crowded up here. Oh, okay, that's where I knew I had somewhere with that. We'll put as much here as we can. Take that all up top. Oh no, we want that there. Want this out. Those both quit for some reason. Take that out for now. You get 2 for every metal. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, now let's put the... I don't know why this fizzed out. Oh. Yeah. $500 stacks. Yeah, that's going. Still got a ways to go there. And there. Now I think we've got everything put away that we can here. Inching up on 90. This is where we have the food. Can I make another big one? Too far away from the workbench. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this extra metal in here. There we go. Alright, now we got good stuff. We got 101 arrows for a crossbow. We got plenty of shotgun shells. We got 100 bullets for our pew pew. We're doing really, really well. And we got some stuff to sell. And we got a lovely base. You can see out the window. Sit here by our fire, and I think I'm going to call it there. Have to go get something to eat. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, this game. It's always a surprise. And this is the new server that I'm on now. It is, if you search for NoWipe, you can find servers that you might have a decent ping to. I haven't gotten bumped off once, so the ping issue, it was yellow ping, so I was a little worried, but it didn't materialize into any issues. So there are definitely plenty of servers where they wipe, and they wipe on different ratios. So if you prefer to just start fresh every month, that's up to you. But I kind of like to build and stay. That's what I like to do. I like to experiment with building and then, but I don't like being wiped out of everything you've earned over the, because even all your progress on the weapons and everything, eventually you'd probably get bored, but I haven't yet. So lots and lots of fun. I definitely recommend Duckside to anybody that wants to try it. So far the bugs are few and the fun is pretty good. I'm on a PvE-VP server, which means the only PvP area is in a red circle in the middle, which means that you can go in and try your metal if you so choose, but I would go in with a extra weapons that you can afford to lose, because I'm not good at PvP and I would most likely get pinged immediately. But there is some good stuff in that central area. There's also a ton of extra really good stuff. So the area that is PvP is this area in here. There's a ton of good resources here, and there's these blue places that have stuff in several of these buildings. At least 2 of them are. There was on the server I was on. This area here is tough, but you get lots of cool stuff. There's this whole area up here. This is a dock warehouse kind of place. I got in about, from the bottom I started up, and I got to about this dead ship, and I had a lot of fun. I haven't been up top, and I have not ever gotten one of these things. I think they're airdrops, but they are usually surrounded by a significant phalanx of guys. This is a public pool over in here, and there's guys all over it, outbuildings and such. This is as far as I can zoom in, so I can't show you anymore. But that's fun. There's also an area down here where there's an underground that you can go in. I have not managed to get in there other than the surface level, so I don't know what's down there. And then one of these places, I'm not sure which one, has a underground bunker that's like right along in here. Maybe this one. Could be this one too. I'm not sure. But I've never gotten in there. I have made it to all the cold areas, and there are blue machines up there too. So that's probably where we'll go next time, is just meander our way north and see if we can't check out these various places and see. There is on this island here, there is a crater with, on the one I was on, there was a guy standing right in the center of the crater, and he could shoot accurately to the whole rim of the equator. So you had to kind of sneak around the outside, but there are some buildings up here that are accessible with, now that I have a pew-pew gun, I'd probably try that. I think there's one or more of these blue things and a green building with a green door. So you can go in and try that. The shrine over here is just uphill from a whole bunch of guys on the server I have done before. But they drop really good stuff too. So lots of good places. I don't know about this one. I don't think I've been there. But it looks like it's got a lot of man-made stuff, so that'd be very challenging. This island didn't have much, but it did have a lot of the brown rock, so you can get blue rock there. One of these two, I think it might be this one. There are 2 different human inhabitations on here, and you can attack each one individually. You don't have to attack them. One group of guys won't come to rescue the others, so you can practice your waylaying and sniping on that island too. I think that's the one. So there's lots of things to do, lots of things to explore. I don't know if they're going to be adding any more off to, they obviously have a grid here with lots of extra space. This is an oil rig, and I have not gotten anywhere near that one yet because there's guys with fully automatic weapons up there, and I don't have any idea what you would need to take that on. Probably more than one person. But this one, like, see, wherever there's these brown little places, that's a human kind of place. Like either a gas station or a tower or a set of buildings. Like here's a set of buildings. And that's a real challenge. There's a couple of them on here as well. And then here there's like 1, 2, 3, or four buildings that you can go and look at and see what they have. So lots of stuff to do. Very enjoyable game, and it's fun to be a duck. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good evening, and bye-bye.